Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where we are currently working towards getting out of this energy credit deficit. That's definitely something that we are working on. We're not at that point just yet, but let's see about getting out of that. Let's see what we've got here. Anything? Nothing really right now. Okay, so minus 142 I don't think is quite accurate. Okay, minus 123. That's slightly better. And continuing to grow this fleet will make that somewhat worse. There's no doubt about that. The real question is, how are we doing on our gateway down here? This will help us quite a lot. The Rontor Hive just pledged secret fealty to us. Now, I'm not sure how we can really utilize that. Let's take a look at them. Okay, so we would have to support their independence, I think. They're at war with the Interstellar Ishni Compact and Slurpanor Foundation. This is likely what they're trying to do, is trying to get us involved in that. For the time being, we're not interested in being involved in that, but we'll accept their secret fealty for the moment. Seems reasonably fine to me. But I wanted to check on how long it was until this gateway would be done. 60 days. That is not very long at all. How goes our construction site over here? 88%. Okay. So we're making some good gains here.
Construction complete.
Trappist Starbase? Okay. What are we doing in the Trappist Starbase? Oh, just converting it to an anchorage. Okay, well that's completely and totally fine. No problem there whatsoever. And what else do we have going on here? We're going to be building an energy grid here. Now, we don't really have any specialist jobs here, apparently. Yeah, the gateway has been completed in the Alphard system. We will pause there for the moment. Okay, so what do we got going on here? These are all worker jobs. Okay, fair enough. Either they'll demote or they'll migrate. But it is likely that they'll demote, and that'll take some time with there being 4 jobs. Hang on. I just want to check here. Enforcers are specialist jobs. How are we doing on volatile motes? Absolutely fine. We can put in a Hall of Judgment here, and I think that'll be okay. Next up, of course, we need our gateway site in Saipan, and our sentry array site is in place. The sentry array itself is not. And there are pirates. They're in the Lessim system? We're actually super close to that. So we're going to head on over, and then head back to Murga as soon as we're done there. Sounds great. Okay. So, on the month tick, we'll see how much collecting all of this will get us. That's very close. And the Saipan site is now ready. So, we'll allow you to leave. And we're going to come into this gateway site. And we're going to get that gateway going. Beautiful. So up we go, and we are, of course, going to build a gateway site in this vortex. That'll take a couple of months to get the alloys for that. And we're going to also need to come over to Rurius. We're going to need alloys here, too. And we'll have to upgrade this sentry hub eventually. For the time being, we're probably just going to bank alloys, I think. The biggest, most important thing is that we get this gateway done. So we're definitely going to need to spend the alloys on this. That's a guarantee. We've dropped down to 46 energy credits. Okay. And we'll put in our gateway site here. Cool. We're going to bank influence for now. We're definitely going to sell off some dark matter here and make some money that way just to keep us afloat. That'll work for now. I'd also like to grab this Invardavar. I mean, we could probably upgrade this to a trade port or something. Maybe an anchorage. That would collect this trade value. So that's an option there. How are these anchorages going?
Construction complete.
Oh, they're actually finishing up right now. So we're going to get these 2 anchorages done and a resource silo. Up in Dressel, we have a nebula refinery, but this isn't going to be done for another 150 days. So we'll give that a little bit of time. Cool. What do we need to upgrade our Sentry Hub? 10,000. And in order to construct our... Do we want to go for an interstellar assembly or a mega art installation? Probably a mega art installation. That'll cost 5,000. Okay. We're now positive in our energy credits, which surprises me somewhat. But I'll allow it. That's definitely a little shocking. Now, on our capital here, what can you offer us? Not interested. Get out of here. On our capital here, I think we're going to ditch our gene clinic, and we're going to replace that with precinct houses. We've got a lot of crime here, and that's pretty much just from the Dorbaland Consortium, which is very rude, but we will try to counteract them with some precinct houses here. Cool. So that'll be fine for the moment. The 3rd fleet has arrived back at Murga. That's excellent. Okay. So we definitely need the 5th fleet to be a little bit more powerful, right? But we want to bank up those alloys for right now, so we're not that concerned about it. We are working on our technologies here. So let's go ahead and grab shield hit points. There we go. This Star Fortress will be done in 25 days. And when is our truce up with the Vor? Our truce will be up in 2 years. Okay, that's not too bad. We can build a pair of anchorages here and a nebula refinery for sure. For Barnard Star, we're going to go with a pair of anchorages, and we're also going to go with a hydroponics bay. And then Zedra needs to be upgraded to a Star Fortress, as does Barnard Star. Dressel gets 2 more anchorages, as well as a hydroponics bay. Cool. Vardavar kind of doesn't need anything at this point, but we can certainly go into a pair of anchorages and a naval logistics office here and upgrade that. Okay. Planetary build speed has been improved. Let's go for defense platform damage for right now. Cool. Not that we have that many defense platforms. Smuggler activity has been reported on Zarkon Prime. Okay, we do already have a precinct house here, so we're going to go ahead and get another precinct house upgrade going here. We're going to need more jobs, but that's fine. That'll give some migratory locations, so that's completely okay. Cool. We're going to upgrade a Hall of Judgment, and we're also going to put in an anti-crime campaign here. That immediately drops us down to 10% crime. That's nice. No problem there. This Forge world requires a job. It does have an energy grid. We could definitely put in a generator district here. So we can do that to move up our energy credits a little bit. We do have 5,000 minerals, or rather alloys, at this point, and we can certainly go in and create our Mega Art installation over Rurius 2. And we'll get started on that. Fantastic. I do want to get this Starfleet built up a bit, but we really do need the alloys to make that happen. And we need 10,000 for our Sentry Array as well. That is a lot. No doubt about that. This industrial world needs housing, The Curator Research Aid has expired, and we definitely continue that. Scum and Villainy on Tistra Prime. Okay, what do we got going on here? 49%. We already have precinct houses here. We're not running the anti-crime campaign. So if we do that, that raises our crime? Okay, there we go. Drops down to 17. That's better, but we can grab a Hall of Judgment. Cool. Now we needed housing here. And I think we'll go for an industrial district. That'll be fine. Cool. Now this defense ring requires a system capital complex to upgrade. Okay, good to know. That is definitely good to know. We have about 25% of what we need for our Sentry Hub upgrade. The Vor has a fleet over here. I do want to take a look at Terminal Egress. Did they destroy either of our ion cannons? They did not. Okay, good to know. And what is the strength of this station? 60? Cool. They've got 2 Titans in this fleet, and it's still only a 40k fleet. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't think they're actually equivalent. I think they are substantially below us. Like, incredibly below us. In all honesty. So we can continue to reinforce that fleet, but we're not going to for the moment. Vardavar is going to get some upgrades finishing up here. We're going to be able to get possibly even a 5th fleet, which would be our 6th fleet. Okay, the Udkavongo are now cybernetics. Okay, that's fine. We should be hitting the endgame crisis very soon, right? I would think we would be. This Forge World needs housing. We dipped negative in energy credits here, so we're going to put in a generator district. That will give us some housing.
Complete.
Cool.
Construction complete.
So that all seems fine for the moment. We are eventually going to get some energy credits here, but that'll take some time to come in. So that's reasonably okay. We're at 4.5k, now 5k alloys, so we have half of what we need to get our Sentry Hub upgraded. That's fine. No concerns there, really. The UES Ararat is only at 33k at this point. That's reasonably fine as well. The Jasmok station over here requires a building, and we're definitely going to go with the Defense Grid supercomputer. Cool. What else do we need? For now, it looks like that's it. We're very close, at this point, to being able to attack the Vor. That's very, very close indeed. This industrial world does need anti-crime campaigns here, so we'll work on that. Cool. Just that alone dropped us to 27% crime. Fantastic. This industrial world requires housing. Easy enough. We'll put in an industrial district. No problem whatsoever there. We are back to being fairly negative in our energy credits. Now, I'm not surprised about that, because we were surprised to dip positive anyway. So that should be just fine. 7.1k alloys here. We need just a few more. We're definitely going to be able to get our next fleet going soon enough. How are we doing on our tech anyway? Naval Cap will be finishing up soon. The gateway site in the Uzab Vortex is now ready,
complete.
which means that I believe we are done with this construction ship. Let's go ahead and get rid of it. We can always build a new one if we need one. We definitely want to get this gateway site upgrading, though. So we will get ourselves the resources that we need for that by selling off some dark matter, and let's get that upgrading. That does cost alloys, of course, which is reasonably fine. Okay. So we've got this all nicely underway at this point.
Technology discovered.
There's Naval Cap finishing up. Fleet Command Limit we can definitely go for. So that will be fine. That will not be done in time for our war with the Vor. That's for sure. We can no longer use the expropriation. Oh, okay. They're no longer on Earth. That's great. Really, really good. That does mean we have a ruler that needs to be demoted, but whatever. It's fine. It's completely okay. How expensive are alloys right now? They're actually really, really cheap. Okay, we are going to get some energy credits here, and we're going to buy in some alloys since they're so cheap right now. There we go. That gives us enough to get our Sentry Hub upgrading. Fantastic. Now, one thing we would really, really like to do is get a Dyson Sphere going. That would be really nice. Unfortunately, we lack the tech for that. It hasn't popped up. Do we need a particular Ascension perk for that? Hang on. I'm checking here. Okay, the Slurpreneur built a sensor array. Good for them. Galactic Wonders. This is what we need. Okay, so yes, I'm definitely very interested in getting our hands on matter decompressors and Dyson Spheres. That's very, very useful for us. The Dorbalan wants embassies. We accept that. So when will we be getting that next Ascension perk? It'll be a while at our current gain of Unity. We're down to minus 345 now? That surprises me as well. We suddenly have a whole bunch of empty jobs. Ah. It would appear that we had a lot of people employed by the Dorbalan who closed all of their offices. Okay. Fair enough. So we now have a lot of empty jobs. Some of these will require demotions, but we can certainly build a generator district here, and we can clear off some tile blockers. We're going to need to sell a few goods to stay afloat for the moment here. Let's clear off tile blockers off of this world. There we go. On this industrial world, we certainly want to put in a generator district. On this one, a generator district. On this tech world, there's no generator district to put in. We could consider putting in... Well, we could just put in a research lab. That'll be fine. On this agro world, all we can really do is upgrade our energy nexus, which will put us negative in exotic gases, but I think overall that will be a positive for us. This tech world should definitely get a generator district. No doubt about that one. This industrial world, a generator district. This tech world, generator district. But we are lacking in minerals for the moment. We'll buy in 1,000. And we'll build that generator district. That said, all we've got here is a ruler unemployment. We don't actually need anything here. Ruler only, ruler only, ruler only, ruler only, ruler only. Yeah, we need a lot of these rulers to demote. We can put in a generator district here. A generator district here would help a lot as well. We can definitely get rid of our anti-crime campaigns too. That's something we should think about. Well, we should definitely go through and do that. That will cut our upkeep of our enforcers quite significantly. So do we need any of these others? For the moment, no. Okay, so let's drop our anti-crime campaigns. For the moment, a lot of these are still going to have some amount of crime. because of their, like, gang wars and other events like that. So we'll keep our precinct houses around, but we're not going to keep our anti-crime campaigns for the moment. So we drop those. And we have a lot of them right now. Cool. So we're probably going to have some crime in these locations, but for the moment, that's okay. Okay, nothing here. Where else might we have anti-crime campaigns? Cool. So this will definitely save us a pretty sizable chunk of energy credits ending these. Remember, each one of these precinct houses is 2 enforcers, plus there are some enforcer jobs from our capitals. So each one of these is like possibly as many as 10 energy credits per month. So let's go ahead and take forward there. Crime wave on Gruner. Okay, well, we're okay for now. So we're 345. That brings us up to 248. That's much better. We definitely don't want to declare on the Vor until we have this energy credit crisis under control. That's for sure. Yeah, we definitely need a lot of unity, but that's what the Mega Art installation is for. The Mega Art installation will be a big, big boon for us on that front. Our Sentry Array site will be helpful in like intel basis, but other than that, it's not going to be all that helpful. Okay, technically we don't need this energy nexus here, but it's okay. Cool. So we're 3.3k alloys right now. 51% and 1,000 days. We can definitely spend some alloys on reinforcing the 5th Fleet. But I think I would rather create another Titan first. We can do that, right? Yeah, we can actually create up to 6 Titans. Okay. So we'll get one of those underway. And eventually we're going to go to 6 fleets. Are we going to have more than that? Well, eventually, possibly. Like, we can definitely continue to expand our fleets quite a lot. But we do need to get our energy credits under control. That is a very big deal. And we need a lot of jobs filled. So we're not going to need to build anything for quite some time. We do need to wait for ruler demotions. No doubt about that. Ah, this tech world we could definitely build a generator district in. Done. So we're down to 127 now. Looks good. And we are starting to see some of these demotions happening already, which surprises me. Demoting to worker in 1,500 days. Cool. Our gateway in the Cyban system was just constructed, so we're now collecting all of this trade. That will help us a decent amount, but it's nothing huge in terms of the trade that we're collecting over here. This one will be pretty big. When will that gateway be done? 800 days yet. Okay. Well, I would like to get another Titan queued up here. So we'll get that underway. We're going to be going for the 6 fleets. That's pretty clear at this point. That's going to be a lot of alloys to get that all done. The question is, will we be declaring war on the Vor before then? Probably. We probably will, is my guess. We're going to be finishing up a lot of these generator districts now, so let's see if we pull positive on this month's tick.
Technology
No,
discovered.
but that's mostly because we haven't filled the jobs yet. So that's fair enough. Let's go for... Apparently one of our scientists is missing. Let's go for strike craft damage. That'll boost up our Juggernaut quite a lot.
Technology discovered.
What tech was that? Shield harmonics. Okay, cool. Gravitational analysis is the next repeatable tech that we'll go for here. Fantastic. Man, this feels so weird to have all of these jobs unfilled with no automatic migrate destination. But they're all ruler jobs. There's nothing we can do about that. We just have to wait for them to demote. Which is very strange, for sure. Feels weird. Feels weird. So this is going to be done upgrading to a Star Fortress in 240 days. Vardavar in 82. Cool. Our Sentry Array in 700. And our Mega Art installation is going to be done soon enough as well. So we should definitely get to work on our 5th fleet here. Now that we have our Titans underway. We'll get that started. And once we get all of these pops demoted, then we're going to be in a pretty good position for getting some energy credit production going. Should be reasonably fine. So that's completely okay. We just need to wait for that demotion to happen and for this gateway to finish up. So that should be fine, and we will then be able to grab all of this trade value. The Vardavar starbase has finished its construction queue. Where was Vardavar? Oh, that's this guy over here. Fantastic. We'll put in a pair of anchorages, and we'll put in a hydroponics bay, and upgrade that to a Star Fortress. Cool. Zeldra will be done very shortly here, but it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we'll see about getting all these guys jobs, and that should make us the energy credits that we need, combined with all this trade over here. Should be absolutely fine. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Kazaral, JJ Gamer, ALS Gamer, Kentuin, Jens Graham, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Video Games Are Not Real, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.